Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shilpa Nainani, and let me take the pleasure of extending a very warm welcome to all of you to the official launch of the Humble Company, available exclusively on Spoil app. Spoil is India's largest influencer-led fashion e-commerce platform, and it's all about providing an inspired, trustworthy, and unique shopping experience to everyone. The Humble Company, which is inspired by the larger-than-life persona of our very own superstar Mahesh Babu, is an affordable, classic, and timeless menswear for all ages. This brand, which is already garnering attention by many of fashion enthusiasts on social media, will be online on Spoil exclusively in a very short while, ladies and gentlemen. To tell us a little bit more about Spoil, may I please invite on stage Mr. Bhargav Erangi, CEO and founder Spoil. Thank you, Bhargav, for joining us. Please share with us a little bit about Spoil.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you to the press who creates this occasion. And thank you to friends and family and my Spoil team for being here. As Shilpa mentioned, that we have started this journey about 6-7 months ago. Wanted to build something big, something meaningful in the fashion space. So we've been working in this space for about 3 years now. Spoil is a fashion lifestyle e-commerce platform, and we wanted to build something with a celebrity resonating his personality, bringing their personality to reality through fashion is what we really decided 6-7 months ago, and we've been dabbling around who to work with. I think the first name when we thought of South India is none other than superstar Mahesh Babu. We reached out to him, we pitched the idea of a classic menswear brand, and he really liked the idea and gave us the opportunity to work with him. And here we are launching the brand today. And it's been a fantastic journey, I would say, working with Mahesh and team. We believe that the confidence he's bestowed on us has come into reality in a good shape. I would like to present the Humble Company through a small AV, which you're going to see on the screen right now. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bhargav, for sharing with us and also kickstarting this event. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, may I request your attention onto the screen for a brand AV. Can we please play the AV? Thank you for your attention, ladies and gentlemen. Real, honest, comfortable, caring. Just a few adjectives that define this brand. To tell us a little bit more about the Humble Company, may I please invite on stage Ms. Sushruti Krishna, Head of Private Label. Can we please welcome Sushruti on stage? Can we please give her a huge round of applause?
Good evening to everyone. Thank you so much for all being here today on a very special occasion for us. Thank you to the press, thank you to all our friends and family and everybody who's here supporting. If I were to give you a little bit insight about how we started, like Bhargav mentioned earlier, we reached out to our very dear superstar Mahesh Babu with an idea saying we want to build a brand for him that is very close to the kind of person that he is. So if you see the tagline of the brand, it says live real. So that is exactly what Mahesh is. That's the kind of person that he is, very honest, very real, very caring, very giving, and that's exactly what we tried to bring out in this brand as well. So if I were to sort of give you key pointers on what this brand really is, it's a brand that's meant for everyone. When I mean everyone, a young college boy can also wear something from this collection, and an older family man also has something that they can pick up from this collection. Beyond that, I think we are also trying to make this brand more inclusive. So we have two fits that we offer, a slim fit and a comfort fit, with sizing going all the way up to a double XL. The most important part of this brand, and I think something that Mahesh Garu himself has had very close to his heart, is a collection that we built that gives back to the society. So it's called the Humble Roots, and through the collection of Humble Roots, what we are aiming to do is to reach out to different parts of the country, different communities where we reach out to young weavers, rural weavers, and then we empower them. We try to create more employment opportunity. We try to give more to our communities. And we all know what a big philanthropist Mr. Mahesh Babu is. And this also is included very closely in the brand. So I think let's go on to see where sort of this fabric has come from and so on and so forth. So we have a small AV that we will present. Again, this is a very small initiative that we have started with. We want to go out and do much more for the brand, make it much bigger, and Roots as a collection should become a very big part of the brand. That is what we hope for. Thank you.
As we move forward, allow me to share with you a little bit about how the journey between the Humble Company and the association with Mahesh Babu started. Of course, Bhargav has already enlightened us about the same. Spoil is proud to present one of its kind partnership with superstar Mahesh Babu to exclusively launch his clothing brand, the Humble Company. It's inspired by larger-than-life persona of our very beloved actor. In fact, we all know that Mahesh Babu is known for his simplicity and humility. The Humble Company is an affordable, classic, and timeless menswear for all ages. Through Mahesh Babu's brand, the Humble Company, Spoil takes it next step in exploring new avenues of influence-led commerce for the new gen consumer. We caught up with Mahesh Babu behind the scenes. For all of us who are following us on social media, you might have had a sneak peek of the same, where he was actually heard saying that the Humble Company's clothing collection is an expression of his own personal style and a way of his life. His values of simplicity and humility that he believes in forms the core of the brand's mission statement. Through the Humble Company, he wants to cement his relationship with his fans by inspiring them to live real and stay humble, and hence the theme of real, honest, comfortable, and humble. What also makes our association with superstar Mahesh Babu interesting is that the close-knit synergy that led to the creation of the Humble Company right from the branding to the micro level. We really rely deeply on his personality to build a product that's truly reflective of his star power and his down-to-earth off-screen personality. I'm sure most of our members from the media, whenever we meet him, whatever movies we watch of him, we know him as somebody who's extremely down-to-earth, very subtle, very giving, and hence this brand symbolizes all those qualities and much more. In fact, they're looking forward to exciting direction that the humble company's launch will take Spoil and the social commerce business by paving the path for meaningful celebrity brand partnerships that add real value to the consumer. True to his personality, the casual wear brand features easy-to-wear style for men of all ages. It's available exclusively on Spoil. In fact, the collection will go live on Spoil app and the website in just about a few moments. The humble companies hits the sweet spot of classic favorites of casual shirts. There are denims, there's chinos, there are essential t-shirts. There are over 160 style that start at very pocket-friendly prices for about $5.99 onwards. Now, one of the key differentiators in Mahesh's brand is that these casual styles are designed to be age agnostic, making them appropriate casual wear for men from younger to older age groups with their smart, elevated basics. Not just age inclusive, the humble company's sizing is also size inclusive, running from size S to XXL with 2 fits. Like Sushruti mentioned, there's slim fit and there's comfort fit, which are 2 fit options within the brand, which are intended to accommodate a range of body types for Indian men. What's also more in line with the multiple social causes that Mahesh Babu himself is a part of, Spoil and the humble company have undertaken the first step towards community outreach initiatives with the brand's conscious line called the Roots Collection. We are glad to have a way to support Mahesh Babu's inclination towards community outreach through the humble company's Roots Collection. Roots is aimed at giving back to society by rebuilding communities, creating employment for weavers, by reviving old crafts across the country. The collection is also made using handloom. That also reminds us that today is the National Handlooms Day, and what better day to kickstart this event and this initiative. The collection is also made using handloom, natural dyes, and sustainable fabrics. The brand strongly derives its ethical sensibilities from Mahesh Babu's core values of living real and giving back to our communities. This is the first of many initiatives we plan to undertake in this direction. Collaborations and exclusive brand drops are something of a specialty for Spoil. Launching an exclusive brand with Mahesh Babu is indeed a feather in their cap, with the humble company setting the stage for other celeb-based brands. This marks an exciting new shift in the e-commerce space, from transactional online shopping to an engaged, more influencer-led social commerce model. All styles from the humble company would be available exclusively on Spoil app and the website. Now, before we move ahead, once again, since we're talking about handlooms and giving back to the society, we're very shortly going to unveil the humble company collection. And like I mentioned, the brand has already garnered a lot of attention on social media by various fashion enthusiasts. And now that we are very eager to see this collection in person, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's gear up to witness the selected few pieces of the humble company collection and unveil this brand, which symbolizes simplicity and class. Ladies and gentlemen, real men from everyday walk of life showcasing this extremely interesting collection, casual denim and rude, where every piece is classic, stylish and timeless. And now the moment that we all have been waiting for. Please let's welcome the man who is the inspiration behind the humble company, the man who believes in living real and staying humble. Let's give it up for superstar Mahesh Babu. Thank you, gentlemen. Mahesh, please stay back. Thank you, gentlemen. Can we please request for the chairs to be brought on stage? And may I invite Bhargav and Sushruti to join Mahesh on stage, and we shall now open the floor for Q&A. So, Mahesh, Bhargav and Sushruti, we'd like to open the floor for Q&A. Members from the media, our guests, if you have any questions regarding the brand, please raise your hand and we'll pass over the mic. Can we please pass over the mic to this lady here? Neha.
Mahesh sir, congratulations again as you are growing day by day in your business industry. I just want to know how conscious you are in a daily basis when it comes around, choosing the clothes on a daily basis, not about your shooting side if we talk about.
My style has always been very simple and classic. So I always wear what I'm comfortable in. And that's how I am.
If you have to name one outfit, you're comfortable all the time, what was that?
What I'm wearing right now?
Okay.
Jeans and a checked shirt, always.
And have you just seen they are very trendy clothes. So do you remember, sir, when you went for your first romantic date with Namrita ma'am, what you were wearing and how conscious you are that day? Do you remember that date?
I really don't know why, since you're saying it's romantic, but I've always been like this.
What you were wearing, like you remember?
I really don't remember. It must have been a checked shirt, I'm sure.
Okay. So if you have to go again for a date, so what will be your choice from your brand?
From where?
From your own brand, if you have to wear it.
The collection is the Roots collection, which is very, very special from our brand, which gives employment opportunities to our rural weavers in both our states. So that's one of my favorite collections, and the checked shirts collection.
Hi Mahesh Garu, first of all, congratulations. So, how did your collaboration with Spoil came about?
I'll speak first, or you want to speak? Okay.
I'll take the question. So, the first time we ever wanted to build a celeb-led brand, and the first celebrity that we ever thought of to work with is none other than Mahesh sir. Met with Mahesh sir and Namrata ma'am and pitched the idea of Humble from conceptualization to taking it live. And they really liked it, and thanks for the confidence you bestowed on us, sir. So it's, we'll be eternally grateful for that. So I think that's how the collaboration sort of happened, and now you're seeing the brand to be taking life.
So what does humble mean to you, Mahesh?
Live real, stay humble.
Okay, and what is fashion statement for you? What does it mean to you?
Like I said, it's always been simple and classic, and a lot of my personality reflects in the brand. And it's not something which we did it overnight, like Bhargav just said. There was something going on in my mind for a long time to do something like this. And when Bhargav approached us, his vision, his clarity, everything, I was really excited to start this, and I'm glad. And I have to thank him, because without them it wouldn't have been possible. And a big thank you to you and Spoil.
Thank you, sir.
Why so much love for Czech specifically?
I love them. You don't?
Mahesh sir, as we are seeing you love seeing cinema, and you came with the big cinema hall. Now you have love for clothes. What next now? The next love, next venture.
A lot of things have been going on, but as of now, doing films is always my first passion. I'm really busy over the next 2 years. A lot of projects, a lot of exciting projects. And right now, 2 days ahead of my birthday, launching Humble is very, very exciting. And I have to thank all my fans. The social media has been buzzing and they've been trending my birthday. And I have to be really blessed to have fans like that. A big, big thank you to them.
And sir, as it's your brand now, so it's like a stoppage that you'll not be promoting any other brands. As you're a brand ambassador for so many products. So if we talk about the clothing, so there will be no brand ambassador anymore. You will be promoting because as now you represent Humble.
I'll take that question. So I think it's personally his choice at the end of the day. So Humble, from a brand perspective, fits into a category of clothing, right? So it's casual wear, daily wear, right? So hopefully that we will have opportunities, and Mahesh will obviously it's obviously his choice at the end of the day. But in that segment of clothing, I think Humble will stay with him.
And
Most
sir,
of my clothes, what I'll be wearing from now will be Humble.
oh
Yeah.
my God. The last question, sir, is always a stylish, people follow you for your style. Is Mahesh Babu has his own any personal style that you love? Or you have a love for any stylish person?
Like I said, my style has always been simple and
no,
classic.
you, not about you. You love somebody for their style.
I like it to be real.
Not
whenever-
yours, somebody else.
That's what, when I see people and when they're real, if I like it, it should be according to what I think. And if I'm like looking at them and like, wow, it's really nice, it's really real. So I can relate to it. If I don't, then I don't.
There is no particular name of person. You said, wow, it's not.
Why would I name a person? Tell me that.
Okay.
I think he's attracted more to the concept of realness than, and that person in question can be anybody. So Mahesh, can I ask you one question? Where can our guests and fashion enthusiasts shop for the Humble collection?
That Bhargav will be able to answer it.
So Humble will be live exclusively online on Spoil app, on both Spoil app and Spoil website. We also do have plans of getting into retail offline stores as well, which will happen in the course of time, probably in the next 3 to 6 months. But currently you have to go onto Spoil app, download the app, and get your Humble collection today.
Most of the times we have seen you in wearing blue shirts. What is your favorite color?
You said it, blue.
Okay. Advance happy birthday, sir.
I mean, blue has been very lucky for me also, so it's my favorite color.
Any other questions?
Yeah, one more.
Yes.
Hi. Mahesh, you always sport a trendy look, right, in various films to bring out difference. So how this Humble going forward, does it reflect your personality away from films?
I didn't get your question. Can
No, I'm
you-
asking the kind of wardrobe that comes out of Humble, does it reflect your personality?
It does, yes.
I mean, in what way?
So Humble as a brand has been built keeping Mahesh sir at the center of it. So everything about the brand is completely in line. What I think we all strongly believe is the fact that we keep it real, keep it accessible for everybody. That's very important, right? So we have clothing for younger people, people who go to college, as well as older family men. So we have something for everybody in the collection, as well as it's affordable, so everybody can buy it. So that's important.
So
the real connect that
so
we have.
the retail is catered to all segment of the audience.
Yes, all segment. In fact, we are size inclusive as well. So we have double XL for many of these. We have comfort fits. So a lot of things that we've done to make everybody a part of this brand.
Just to add on to that, it'll appeal to all Mahesh sir's fans across age groups, right? So that's what, and a small extension to what she said.
And can I ask, what about the female fans of Mahesh Babu? What's in store for them?
So I think right now we're going to try and stick to more the male fans, but if something comes up, we'll definitely let you know.
Today నేషనల్ హ్యాండ్లూమ్ డే. ఈరోజు మీ బ్రాండ్ లాంచ్ చేయడం మీకు ఎలా అనిపిస్తుంది?
Chala ఆనందంగా ఉందండి. It's a very special day. And like I said, after 2 days is going to be my birthday. So it's all happening. And really, really excited. And I have to thank Bhargav and Sush and Spoil for associating with us. And we are looking forward to a very long association.
సార్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఏం లేవు సార్. నేను చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి మీకు చాలా పెద్ద ఫ్యాన్ సార్. లైఫ్లో ఫస్ట్ టైం లైవ్లో చూస్తున్నాను సార్. ఒకసారి మీతో ఒక్క ఫోటో సార్.
Rama, పైకి వచ్చి.
ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
సార్
So-
క్వశ్చన్ అండి.
So, ma'am, just give us 1 minute. We'll take a picture. We'll take a picture and then we will come to you, ma'am.
హంబుల్ అనే పేరు ఎవరు పెట్టారండి? ఎందుకు హంబుల్ అనే పెట్టారు?
Like I said, Andy, it's like I've always had this in my mind coming up with a clothing line. And when Bhargav gave me the presentation, they came up with this name, which with humble, and I really connected with that. You know, it's somewhere a personality trait of mine. I felt, and it really connected. I don't know how he came up with that name. You should ask them.
సో ఫస్ట్ తెలుగులో మాట్లాడతానండి, నాకు తెలుగు వచ్చు. సో ఫస్ట్ ఈ బ్రాండ్ గురించి అనుకున్నప్పుడు మహేష్ సార్ని కలిసినప్పుడు మేము ఊరికే హంబుల్ అనే పేరు జస్ట్ లైక్ ర్యాండమ్గా పెట్టలేదండి. సో వి స్పోక్ టు అ బంచ్ ఆఫ్ మహేష్ సార్స్ ఫ్యాన్స్ అండ్ రీసెర్చ్ చేసాము. అసలు మహేష్ సార్ అంటే ఏంటి, పర్సనాలిటీ ఏంటి, అసలు ఫ్యాన్స్ ఏమనుకుంటున్నారు. సో ఇవన్నీ రీసెర్చ్ చేసి ఒక 2-3 ఐడియాస్ తీసుకొని అటు నుంచి వచ్చిన దానిలోంచి వచ్చిన పేరే హంబుల్ అండి. So it truly reflects who he is as a person from a personality standpoint. He's humble, he's down to earth. It doesn't matter if he's a superstar today of the Telugu film industry. He's still very close and humble and modest at heart. So that's where the whole journey happened and the name came out.
ఎంబీ అండర్లైన్ చేయాలని ఎప్పుడు అనిపించింది?
అది మా గ్రాఫిక్ టీం వాళ్ళు హంబుల్ లోగో పెట్టినప్పుడు హంబుల్లో ఎంబీ ఉందని మేము అనుకోలేదు. హంబుల్ అని ద హంబుల్ కంపెనీ అని పేరు పెట్టేసిన తర్వాత లైక్ ఎంబీ అండర్లైన్ చేసి మా గ్రాఫిక్ టీమ్ ఒక కాపీ పంపించారనమాట. అరే ఇదేంటి ఎంబీ ఉంది ఇందులో. సో అక్కడి నుంచి కొంచెం ఐడియా స్ట్రైక్ అయిందనమాట ఎంబీ అండర్లైన్ చేయాలని. ఇది రాదర్ దెన్ కోఇన్సిడెన్స్ దాన్ యాక్చువల్లీ ఇంటెన్షనల్.
వాళ్ళకి ఆలోచన వచ్చిందని నేను అనుకున్నాను, ఇప్పుడు కోఇన్సిడెన్స్ అని చెప్తున్నా.
One thing I want to share with you that my husband calls me Namrata and I call him Mahesh. Actually, my name is Nehal and his name is Anshum. But he's big fan of yours. He chose me because your wife is Maharashtrian. I am also Maharashtrian. And so I want to know that we understood that your choice is takes blue shirt. What Namrata gift you generally? Which kind of dress she gifts you generally?
A lot of blue check shirts.
Okay, so that I got idea. Next time I'll give my husband check shirts only.
And buy from Humble, please.
Yeah, sure.
Mahesh, any number of count of how many blue check shirts you have in your wardrobe? Tentative figure?
Not really, but a lot of blue clothes.
Okay. All right, so we'll now wind up the Q&A. Thank you, Bhargav. Thank you, Sushruti, for joining us. Mahesh, please stay back. A couple of things that we would like you to address. We had a contest running on social media for the past few days, and we are now going to take this opportunity to celebrate them and congratulate them. In fact, they are the 5 lucky winners, the first 5 people to get their hands on the Humble collection. So, as in how I announce your name, please join us on stage, and Mahesh Babu himself will hand over the hamper to you, calling upon Mr. Ashok S.
వినాలనుందా? ఇంకెందుకు ఆలస్యం, యోయో సినీ టాకీస్ ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి. బాయ్. అన్నట్టు ఇంకో విషయం మర్చిపోయాను.